Hello everybody, welcome to iExamBee's Legal Bee. This is Amrita, your law faculty here at iExamBee. Embrace the iExamBee learning experience with us. And if you're preparing for any competitive examinations after your LLB, then you're at the right place. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Legal Bee. On Legal Bee, we keep on providing you updates relating to all the competitive examinations. And it is not only about the updates, but also various content and strategic preparation videos. Moreover, on our website you can check out the online courses that are available. आप इन courses के demo activate करके देख सकते हैं. That will definitely help you understand the courses and you can take these courses in your exam preparation and prepare 50% faster for your jobs. So don't forget to subscribe to LegalBee. If you have any queries, reach out to us by writing us an email on hello@iexambee.com. Call us on the number 9205524028. कोई भी queries हो, reach out to us in the comment section of this video as well. I have started the series of descriptive answer writing. ये series के हर एक वीडियो में मैं एक different question और answer discuss करती हूँ. आप इन आंसर्स को प्रैक्टिस ज़रूर कीजिएगा एंड मेरे दिए हुए आंसर्स से उसको एनालाइज करके आप देखिए कि कहाँ पे आपको किस तरीके से आंसर्स को मोल्ड करना है, कौन से तरीके से पॉइंट्स कवर करने हैं. इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द क्वेश्चन दैट इज आस्क्ड एज वेल. So all these tips will be very helpful for you and also this will be a very good preparation for your examination. सेबी ग्रेड ए लीगल ऑफिसर एग्जामिनेशन में डिस्क्रिप्टिव सेक्शन को काफ़ी वेटेज है, सो आप उसके हिसाब से ये काफ़ी बेनिफिशियल रहेगा आपके लिए. सैम्पल आंसर्स भी डिस्कस किए. हर एक वीडियो में मैं एक नया क्वेश्चन और सैम्पल आंसर डिस्कस करती हूँ. आप इन पीपीटीज को डाउनलोड करके रख सकते हैं. यू कैन कीप दीज आंसर्स विद योरसेल्फ फॉर योर प्रेपरेशन. Download the PPTs. कोई भी queries हो, again I would like to tell you that you can write to us in the comment section as well. Question number 13. I have covered 12 videos relating to this. अगर आपने मिस कर दी है तो आप playlist में जाके चेक कर सकते हैं. Question number 13 is briefly elaborate first information report. Very important concept this is. Starting with an introduction as well as meaning in the same para, section 154 of CRPC and 173 of BNSS. If you are able to remember some landmark sections like this of BNSS as well, then that will give a more nice impression on the examiner that you have a thorough knowledge of the subject. Police can start with the investigation procedure once it receives information as to the commission of a cognizable offence. A first information report means information by whomsoever given to the officer in charge of a police station in relation to the commission of a cognizable offence and which is first in point of time and on the strength of which the investigation into that offence is commenced. What is the objective of FIR? The principal object of FIR from point of view of informant is to set the criminal law in motion and from the point of view of investigating authorities is to obtain information about the alleged criminal activity. So the manifold objective of FIR, here I have mentioned two objectives. If you have good amount of word limit, then you can elaborate the manifold objectives. Duty of police officer to register an FIR. When a report of a cognizable case is made at a police station, it has to be made to the officer in charge of the police station and he is bound to register it. In the case of State of Haryana vs. Bhajan Lal 1990, it was decided that when an information is lodged as to the commission of a cognizable offence before the officer in charge of police station, he has no other alternative but to register the same in a prescribed form and initiate the case. State of Haryana vs. Bhajan Lal is a very landmark judgment and if you are able to mention such kind of cases, especially it depends upon the topic whether there are some very landmark cases on it or not. On FIR we have this landmark case and you throw it in your answer, then that makes an impression again that you have a very good amount of knowledge of the subject. Beautifully articulate your facts, your points and your cases, your section numbers in such a way within a limited word limit. Yes, so that is what is the art of descriptive writing. Evidentiary value of such kind of statements, dying declaration, FIR. If you're able to add these points, it is always well and good. FIR is a vital piece of evidence as it contains the first version of the incident. However, it cannot be treated as a substantive piece of evidence as it is neither recorded on oath nor tested by cross-examination, but it can be used both for corroboration. Now we can conclude as we are about to come to the verge of completion of the word limit of 250 to 300 words. Registration of FIR shall be a prompt action, and if there is a delay, it should be satisfactorily explained. Under BNSS, zero FIR can be registered in any police station, irrespective of the jurisdiction. This provision is expected to cut the problem of delays. I have always told you, whenever you want to add some point, you have come to the conclusion, you can add that point in your conclusion and make your conclusion also impressive. तो यहाँ पे मैंने delay of FIR का point conclusion में add किया है. उसके ही साथ एक ऐसा impression छूटता है यहाँ पे examiner पे कि आपको delay के बारे में भी पता है and you have also added BNSS zero FIR concept. So if you are adding even one line over it, it gives a very good impression and it shows and it reflects your good knowledge over the subject. So here you can mention zero FIR. In one statement also it is sufficient to make a reference of zero FIR over here. For more such kind of videos, stay tuned to Legal Bee. Prepare 50% faster with us at iExamBee. Download our app from the Google Play Store. You can check out our entire course access available even in offline mode on our app. Thank you everybody.